Morning. So, got a comment. Can't find it right now. A comment about us older gals and why guys aren't interested in us. Apparently, we're very set in our ways. And so I had to correct that because so I perceive set in your ways as somebody who's inflexible or not adaptable to change. And so when I think of somebody who's set in their ways, I think of a dude who's not willing to do the work on himself to get out there and be the caliber of man that women are trying to choose rather than need. So I will say a woman with confidence who demands that her value be seen and acknowledged, who is expecting someone to come to the table of equal measure and have their shit together to some extent, and who is not willing to lower those expectations. That is not being set in our ways. That's just being a woman in 2026. So, and he gave some examples about how great it is to be single because you don't have to worry about the toilet seat being up and you can eat off paper plates and things like that. And I will. My toilet seat is always down. However, I did eat off a paper plate yesterday, and my silverware drawer is not organized at all. I've worried about this for years that like if I actually have a partner and somebody I have to share space with, I'm going to have to like do the organization things that I've never done in the kitchen, things that used to drive my mother crazy. Like the cabinets, I know where everything is, but it's not organized. I don't load the dishwasher correctly. I don't always take things out of the dryer when I'm done doing laundry. So those are some things. Those are some things that go on at my house. And I have my shit together, but I also have some ADHD things where I decide it's not worth wasting the energy. I have to waste energy in so many other places. And I wouldn't say I'm set in my ways with the disorganized silverware. I realize at some point that might become an important thing that I have to work on, and I am willing to do so for the right person. I'm not sure about the dishwasher thing. That's like a me against my mom because she used to correct it so much when I was younger that I feel like I just do it now to be spiteful. My love, all the love in the world to my mom. She's a lovely woman. You wouldn't know that I was related to her because she's so lovely. So just a little definition clarification. Set in ways is usually like a stubborn dude who is unwilling to change or adapt or look inside. And one thing I'm also finding that's quite common that is that like women are being blamed for the fact that men don't want to date anymore or are frustrated. We are the ones getting the blame. Like we're too combative, or we don't make things smooth enough, or maybe we're not charmed as easily as we used to be. We're set in our ways. We're too picky. We swipe left on too many people. We don't respond to messages. We maybe don't get past first dates. All of that being our fault. All of it is our fault, apparently. So I think we have some work to do, guys. And the one about hard knocks. Who do you think is responsible for us being like this? Or what your perception of this is. Us, we have risen from the ashes and redefined life as women and fought all these societal expectations, and we have come out the other side and determined what life is going to look like for us. And if you can meet that, good for you. But if you can't, we aren't like stepping down, and we were trained to do that 30, 40, 50 years ago. We're not doing that anymore. So apparently that's a problem. That's also our fault. Who do you think created these rules in this society without getting into any of my college lessons? Who do you think created this problem? Who do you think gave us hard knocks? Who do you think made us combative? Who do you think makes us not feel safe? Who do you think did that? So all of your dating woes, guys, they're not our fault. What you might be seeing is a reaction to it. And unfortunately, there's these really nice guys that like are trying to like get in and are finding that like women are tired, just tired, and maybe women have given up because you've beat us down for so long. And so now it's like the good guys are finding it hard to get to the good girls, because like we all just need, like, I don't know, a retreat or a spa weekend or something to like recover and get our energy back for each other. And we've had some damage done, but like this trope of like it's the woman's fault that all the dating has gone wrong and all the problems that you guys have is our fault because of some sort of defect we have, which we don't. But if that's what you're perceiving it to be, then I'm asking you, what did you do? Because you did this. You did this. And now you have to deal with it. So for those that are evolved and trying to be part of the solution, good for you. I love having these conversations with you. But for those of you that like are still fighting the system, go fight it again. Go find a group of each other and go sit at a bar together so you can be easily identified as a group of angry men who are just blaming women for all of their problems. But the rest of us are trying to like have a great life in our 50s, and like we're just trying to have fun and a good time, and find our person, our best friend, and somebody who's reliable for a lot of things, including sex, right? So that's what we're looking for. We just want to have a good life, and we have plenty of reasons to be angry and just done, but we're not. So but yeah, women set in their ways. If that's your perception, why do you think that is? Because we didn't just wake up that way. So things to think about today, boys.